it is Live with Kristy. I am back. It's been a few weeks, maybe a month now, a little over a month since I've done this. So I'm excited to come back and talk to y'all live here on the Nightmare Toys YouTube. So we already got a couple people in. Yay. Hello, David. Hello, Kevin. How are you? We'll let a few more people in and then I will get started. I'm going to take this off. I'm cold. I'm hot. It was freezing earlier. Now I'm getting hot. All right. Hello, Dean. How are you? Thank you for coming in, everybody. I have just a few movies I'm going to talk about that I've been watching. And then I have several products, obviously, to show. I've got my friend Chucky here. So he's here. I'm so excited about Chucky right now. Y'all know I am. This box is cool, too. But I'll show that later. We'll talk about that later. Hello, Noah. Hello, Michael. Hello, Haddonfield Slasher. How are you? So, all right, well, I'm just going to go ahead and begin. So we just had a really long break. We took a break from the podcast. I took a break from the live. Christmas happened. New Year's happened. So Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Hope y'all had a great Christmas and New Year. I certainly did. I had a nice little break just to kind of recoup and, just kind of chill out for a minute. Last year was pretty stressful. So new year, ready to go, ready to do new things. I'm excited about what the new year will bring. Hello, Lester. How are you? Thank you, everybody, for coming in and watching. I really appreciate it. So appreciate y'all taking the time out on your Wednesday to come watch me. Hello, Jim. How are you? Hello, Daniel. Hello. So we did, me and Philip did do the podcast a couple weeks ago, just kind of informing everybody of what's going on with the store and the restaurant and stuff like that. And then me and Brian, it'll be me and Brian for the podcast every now and then. We just shot the podcast that will air on Friday. Kind of pretty much everything that we kind of said on the podcast, I'm probably going to sit here and talk to y'all about too. So whatever. But we are going to switch up the podcast a little bit. We need some new scenery and do something different with it. So we're kind of toying around with a couple of ideas right now. So right now it's kind of the same, but we are going to change up the podcast. We might start doing it over at the restaurant or something for, a different, like I said, different scenery, different background. So, I did announce last year before we took our break that Dylan Shelley, our Mass Monday guy, is no longer with us. He's still doing Mass Monday videos and he is still doing conventions with us. So whenever you see us at a convention, Dylan will be there as long as he wants to do them with us. So now I'm going to introduce one of my other employees. His name is Steven. I'm going to have him kind of come on. My other employee, Cody, he works just on the weekends. I like for him to come on too, but sometimes his work schedule doesn't coincide with this, but I would like for him to come on too if I can get him to come on. That way y'all can see and get to know some of my other employees too, besides just me and Brian. That's going to be boring after a while. Just me and Brian all the time. And of course, Philip will be on every now and then. And then we really want to start getting some guests on our podcast. Maybe, when we go to conventions, maybe asking some of the guests there if they could take 30 minutes out with us and do a quick little podcast that we can edit in. So just trying to bring new things in and make it fresh for this year. So we do have that ready to go for the podcast. So I'm excited to do that. Ready for some changes, like I said. I'm going to have plenty of changes with the store and the restaurant and the podcast and everything this year. What are y'all saying? Oh, yay. Yeah, I was going to talk about that. Thank you for mentioning that. Michael J. mentioned the Halloween Party Expo. We did just went there. That was just a couple weeks ago here. That was tons of fun. That is where like vendors and businesses and people that sell stuff or whatever go. It's not, like for, just for everybody. And that's where we make all of our Halloween orders for the year. That's where all the Halloween companies are. They show off all of their new products like Trick or Treat Studios, which is always the most anticipated booth by everybody at that show because it's January. That's where they show all of their new stuff. So that's always very popular booth. And there is a video here on our YouTube of the Halloween Expo if you'd like to go back and watch that if you haven't seen any of that coverage or seen any of my posts when we were there. But most of the video is going through the Trick or Treat Studios booth. But we did go through Fun World and we did order. I'm telling you, I ordered so much Ghostface stuff. I ordered pretty much everything that they offer that's Ghostface, which is a lot more than, I don't know if y'all even know, because it's a lot more than I even knew. They have so much stuff. I ordered pretty much all of it. So I'm going to have a lot of Ghostface stuff. I want a really nice, we're already getting it started. The store, we're changing up a little bit. Because, again, you need to make the store fresh and new. You need to change things up. So we're making a Scream Ghostface section right now. I've got some red lights going on. We're going to make it spooky. It's not finished yet. But that's where all these new products and everything's going to go. And I'm going to have the biggest and the best Scream Ghostface section ever that you're ever going to see. That is my goal. No, we ordered tons of Ghostface stuff. Hello, horror couple. How are y'all? Hello. The Horror Green Book. Hello. How are you? But there is some stuff that they do have, like the Michael Myers, Rob Zombie, Halloween license as well. Obviously, we know Trick or Treat Studios now has it as well with their masks. I know everybody's very excited for their masks. But Fun World does have that license as well. And they do have some other products besides a costume and a mask. That's Rob Zombie, Michael Myers. So I ended up ordering a lot of that too. For instance, they have doormats. They had Ghostface doormats and Halloween Rob Zombie doormats. So I ordered all of that. And then there was like bags, pillowcases, a few other things, some like wall decor and stuff like that came in both Scream and Halloween. And so I got all of that from Fun World. There is I would like to say this, there is a werewolf costume that, yay. Yes, I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm going to have the best Ghostface section ever that you're ever going to see in your life. I promise you that. I'm excited for the new movie. So, so yeah, we're gonna have and I'm gonna have like a little Halloween Rob Zombie little section next to it too, and I'll add in the Trick or Treat Studios. So that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait. We did order. Let's see. We ordered some animatronics and some other fun stuff from Morris Costumes that we're going to put in over here and over at the restaurant. Just kind of like for decor and stuff, though. Just for fun stuff to be in here for y'all to take pictures with and just cool things to look at besides it just being a store and a restaurant. So we ordered a bunch of that. We now have shoes from Strange Cult. We ordered all that. Let's see. What else was there? There wasn't too much of anything else. Most of everything else was like, because it's the Halloween and Party Expo, there was a lot of like balloons, like balloon booths and like party supplies and stuff like that kind of booths too. So I think that's pretty much about all we ordered. The shoes, Fun World, Trick or Treat Studios, and made all of our orders for all of their new stuff. So anything that's in that video that's new, I ordered it. Trust me. And then what did I say? Fun World. Oh, and Morris Costumes stuff. So yeah, we made all those orders. Yes, those are Trick or Treat pumpkins. You are correct. We just got them in. Which I should probably talk about the products first before I go into movies because we're talking about Trick or Treat Studios anyway. So I can always talk about all this fun stuff we just got in. So yes, we just got in. There's other things too. We got in like the Nope masks. I haven't watched that movie yet. We got in that. We got in a new Slayer mask. I haven't posted yet. I need to post that. A new Scooby-Doo vacuum form mask. Slappy vacuum form mask. Halloween 3 vacuum form masks, which are very cool. I love those. I couldn't bring all that stuff in here to show y'all. But we also got these pumpkins in. Let's see, which one is this? Okay, so there's the Halloween 2018 pumpkin, light up pumpkin. We got those from Trick or Treat Studios. Very cool. I can't wait for their H3 pumpkin to come out. That's something new. And then this is the Trick or Treat pumpkin. So that's really cool. And they light up. There's a little switch on the bottom. You can't really, I don't know, you can't really see it. But this one kind of flashes some. And then that one just kind of like stays on in a way. And then this is really cool too. I wish I could take this home, but I have no wall space. I'm so sad. Ooh, about knocked my drink over. All right, so we got in Chucky wall decor from Trick or Treat Studios. I'm guessing this is from the Chucky TV series because it just says Chucky. I don't know, but I can't take it out. But you can see it's his melted face, and right here, Chucky, and then you get Glenn and you get Tiffany. There should be pictures on our website. This is $14.99, and all this available in store and online. So those are really cool. The only thing that I didn't see though is that I didn't see like a little hole at the top of these to hang these on the wall, because I feel like the other wall decor had a little hole at the top, I think. But I don't see a little hole on these. But they are jointed, you know, the arms and the legs move on these. It's the jointed wall decor, so. But that'd be cool for Chucky fans. I really like that. And then, of course, we got in Chucky. And y'all know I'm excited about Chucky. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my t-shirts. I appreciate that. I love my t-shirts, too. I love collecting t-shirts. Oh, I didn't bring Black Phillip. Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to bring Black Phillip next time. I don't know if we'll have the pumpkins at CreepyCon because literally we had tons of pre-orders for this stuff and we don't have very many of the pumpkins left. I will be honest about that. Maybe we can get some in quickly before CreepyCon. I'm not sure. We will try. This is where I have said several times that we're not doing pre-orders anymore. After all my pre-orders that I have right now are done, I'm never doing pre-orders again because then I never have product afterwards because I sell out so quickly, you know, which is a good thing, of course. But then it kind of can be a bad thing because I never have this stuff for in my store or for anybody else who wants to order online. So I won't be doing pre-orders anymore, and hopefully that will fix that inventory issue and that inventory problem. But I do sell out very quickly every time I do put stuff up for pre-orders. So I only do have a few of the pumpkins left. I do know this. Chucky, we will have at CreepyCon. We're bringing 3. That's all we're bringing. 3 Chuckies. So if you are going to CreepyCon, we will have 3 of the Ultimate Chuckies there. So we did put those back so we can have those at CreepyCon. What are y'all saying? And then the pumpkins are $24.99. Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in, everybody. Yes, we will be at Texas Frightmare. We sure will. I can't wait. I can't wait for the bigger venue. Okay, let's talk about Chucky really quick. We talked about him a little bit. Well, we talked about the box more on the podcast because I didn't have him out on the podcast. I took him out for my live though, so y'all can see. I have him sitting down. Let me move him over. I love his face. Yes, I'm goofy. I know. He's ultimate because you can take off his hands. They're magnetic, and his head is magnetic. See? Magnetic. Comes right off. And then you just put it right back on. So that's easy. That's cool. I don't want to take the head off right now. But there will be later on, there will be 2 sets. You'll get a head and a set of hands, and there'll be 2 sets. So the one set I know has the middle finger. That's all on the Halloween Party and Expo video. If you want to go and check that out, I did show the extra heads and the extra hands that will be available later in the year for this particular Chucky. But right now, he just kind of has this fisted hand and then an open hand. Oh, I have to get him working here. And he has this open hand, which the knife is magnetic and will go in his hand as well. I am out of stock of the knife, though. I'm very sorry, but I had that in a while back, and we already sold out of the knife at the moment. And then the head comes off as well. I need to brush his hair. His hair is a mess at the moment. He's pretty cool. I'm so excited to add him to my collection. I don't know where he's gonna go, but I will find a spot. I always do. What do you think about the neck of Tiffany? I am going to talk about the neck of Tiffany in just a second. Let me show this box, and then I'll talk about neck of Tiffany, because I do have some things to say. I don't know if y'all can see. Can we see the box? Are we able to see? Okay. Hold on. Let me put Chucky down so I can show y'all this box. I love this box. This is my favorite box out of all of the boxes so far. So it's like the Good Guy box, but it looks weathered and it's dirty and there's blood on it. So you see, like here they put final sale, like it's all torn up kind of a look. I think that's just so cool. And then on the back it just kind of looks dirty and worn. And then you turn it around, there's some blood down here on the corner. And then in the front there's blood here. And then on the inside there's some blood here, and then inside there's blood too, like in the little cardboard thing that he's laying up against on the inside, whatever the heck the insert thing. There's blood all over on the bottom of it and everything too. So that's really cool. And my favorite part, I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring it down. My favorite part is that they put this little fake price tag right there and then marked it out. And I mean, it's so cool. Like, this is like discount Chucky, you know? This is the discounted one because it was the messed up box. I love this box. So I think we're almost out of stock of him too, because we had so many pre-orders. Oh, I'm about taking his head off. There you go. Do I got it? Can't see. Okay. There we go. All right. So there's that. So there's Chucky. I'm very excited about Chucky. I know when he came out, I've talked about this kind of a thing before on here about when Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers masks, when they come out, the new ones, they get leaked. Like somebody from Party City or somebody from Spirit Halloween will show the mask when they're not supposed to, or they'll start shipping the mask when they're not supposed to, and then a few people will get it, and then they, of course, being a collector, they gotta post it, and when they do that, it puts everybody in a frenzy when they weren't supposed to get the product, but yet now everybody's in a frenzy. Everybody wants their mask or whatever the product is. That happens every year with the Myers mask. Well, it happened again. It happened with Chucky. See, no, I don't know if anybody knows this, but I know this. So it happened with Chucky. Australia got their Chuckies because they get their Chucky dolls direct from the warehouse. They don't get them direct from Tots like all the rest of us do. So Australia had gotten theirs first before Trick or Treat Studios even gotten their shipment. And whoever there was selling in Australia started shipping the doll. And that's why a few people had gotten the doll early. And then it caused a frenzy. And everyone's like, where's my doll? Because whoever got it from Australia posted and everybody's seen it and then started reposting. But that's what happened. They weren't supposed to ship that doll. So that's what happened with that. Then This is awesome. Came with free Frogurt. Discount Chucky. You're right. So then it happened again with NECA Tiffany. Supposedly, the few people that got the NECA Tiffany that then posted and then put everybody in a frenzy online, like it always does, and then makes everybody call up or message whoever they ordered their Tiffany from. Where's mine? It's out. I want it. They weren't supposed to get it. Supposedly, a few shipments accidentally got shipped. And that's how those people got Tiffany. They weren't supposed to have it. So now that they got Tiffany and now it's out, NECA was forced to okay, well, now we're shipping. So that's what happened with NECA Tiffany too. So it happens all the time. Something gets leaked. Somebody goes ahead and ships when they're not supposed to. And then a person posts and it puts all y'all in a frenzy and y'all get crazy and I want mine now. And what y'all don't know is that person wasn't supposed to get it. So that's what happened with NECA Tiffany. So now NECA is now shipping the Tiffany dolls out. Supposedly, I don't know. They said they were supposed to start shipping Tiffany dolls to everybody this past Monday. I don't know. What I could say about the Tiffany is we paid for our Tiffany's. So now it's up to NECA to ship them to us. So I don't know when they will. I don't know when I'm going to get them. I have no clue. All I can tell you is that we did pay for them. And so we did our job. So we're just got to wait for them. That's all I can tell you. That's the update that I have about our Tiffany's. We didn't order that many, though. I can tell you that. We did not order that many. And some people had canceled over the years because it took 5 years for them to come out with the Tiffany and Chucky dolls. Chucky is supposed to ship in March, is what we were told. But it took 5 years. We had it up for pre-order in 2018. 5 years. So therefore, people had canceled, throughout the years, but we didn't put that order back up for order. So I'm not sure if we'll have some left when we do our few pre-orders that we have. We might, but I think we have decided that we're just going to save them for conventions. That way people at conventions can see a NECA Tiffany and a Chucky Ultimate in person. And if they want to get one, they can get one at a convention. I love bringing the dolls to conventions and people purchasing them from my booth and seeing their face, and then they're walking around the convention the whole time with their doll or their box, and I love that. So I love bringing them to conventions. So if we do have any extra of the NECA Tiffany's or NECA Chuckies, we're going to save those for conventions. So I just want to go ahead and put that out there. Yes, it's been 5 years. I've seen a lot of people say 3. No, it has been 5. We've had them up for pre-order since 2018. Yes. But I think Tiffany looks good. I'm excited to see it in person. The box is cool. I think she looks cool. I see a lot of people out there arguing about the dolls. I don't know why. People wanting to compete the Trick or Treat Studios Seed Tiffany with the NECA Bride Tiffany, and I don't know why everybody wants to argue and compete the two dolls together, because they're two different dolls. One's a Seed, one's a Bride. I mean, they look different. They had a different look. So I don't know why everybody wants to do that and yell at each other. But I'm out of that argument. I'm out of that one. Glad I'm not on Facebook, because I can just imagine what everybody's saying on Facebook. But I have seen a little bit on Instagram of the people that have posted their Tiffany, but I don't know. There's just no reason to compete the two dolls against each other. They're two different dolls, in my opinion. So if you're a Chucky fan and you're a big time collector, just like both dolls. Want both dolls in your collection. I do. But, whatever. So that's what I have to say about that. About the NECA Tiffany. What else did I want to talk about? We will be, before I get into some movies, I want to talk about conventions. We will be at CreepyCon. We will be at Days of the Dead here in Las Vegas. Cult Classic, Texas Frightmare, I think Mad Monster. I think we signed up for that. I'm not sure. I have to check. I would like to sign back up for that. And Midsummer Scream. I think we're pretty much just going to do the same conventions we did last year, just do them this year too. So that'll be the conventions that we're going to be doing. And then I'll have 8x10s. I have brand new 8x10s of some of my new photo shoots that I will be bringing at the conventions now for new pictures for people to purchase. If you want to purchase a picture, and I'll autograph it for you. I only charge $12 for the picture. Free selfies. It's just me. But I do have some new 8x10s this year for conventions, though, because I've been bringing the same stuff for a while now. So I have new ones printed up. So I'm excited about that. So what are y'all saying? Do we sell the Boglins? No, we don't sell the Boglins. But you know what? The Boglins were at the Halloween Expo. They had a whole booth there. That was really cool. And I said something to Philip about those. Yeah, I'm excited for Days of the Dead too. I think everybody's excited for Days of the Dead. It's a pretty good lineup here for the Days of the Dead convention. I know a lot of people that are traveling here and coming to it too. My daughter will be here, so if you will be at the Days of the Dead convention, come say hi to me. You will see my daughter as well. My daughter's will be here for that whole week, so that's going to be fun. She's never been to a convention. This will be her first convention. She's excited to meet Doug Bradley and Heather Langenkamp. She said are her top two, and then Rose McGowan got announced, and she got real excited about that too. So, which I'm excited too. I've never met Rose, so I like to meet Rose McGowan. So yeah, Days of the Dead's going to be awesome. Can't wait. I'm sorry, I'm just reading what y'all are saying here. Yep, David, you're going to be there. I'll see ya. See Kids versus Aliens. Did I see Kids versus... No, I haven't seen... Is that a movie? Kids versus Aliens? I haven't seen that. No. Boglins. Y'all like some Boglins. I should have brought my Boglin. My best friend Noah is the one that bought me. he said hee Boglins. Noah bought me a Boglin for Christmas. So if you see me post that came from Noah. Thank you, Noah. I found a little spot for him in my collection too. Yeah, I'm going to meet Rose McGowan, Noah. Ha ha. That's funny. Okay, so movies. Moving right along. I want to talk about movies really quick, and then I'm going to get off here because I'm sure y'all are probably already tired of hearing me. So let's first talk about, I don't know. I've watched so many movies since the last time I've done this. So many Christmas movies and stuff. Let's talk about Megan. Yeah, let's talk about Megan since we're talking about dolls and stuff. I love doll movies. And I really enjoyed Megan. I really liked it. I was excited for Megan before it came out, and I'm glad that I went in watching it, and I'm glad that I liked it. I hate it when I get excited for a movie and I watch it and then I just hate it. I hate that. But I did go to the movie theater with Brian and his wife Liz. We did talk about this movie on the podcast too, so both of us discuss it. But I really loved Megan. Have y'all watched it yet? I feel like most people said they really liked it. I know it's PG-13. We're all waiting for the rated R cut. I can't wait to watch that one. I will be buying this for my collection. That's how much I did like it. I will buy the Blu-ray and stuff, whatever they come out with. I know a lot of people were saying they thought that it kind of dragged on at the beginning. I think was probably really the only complaint I seen about the movie, unless someone just absolutely just hated the whole thing. But it, at first when I was watching it, I was like, I know it was a little slow, But for me, it was okay and it worked because they were building up the story of her. And then she progressively got more sadistic, more mean, more smart-assy. So it didn't bother me that it slowly went up to that point. Some movies that bothers me when it's slow, some don't, and this one it didn't bother me. I liked how it progressed. Although I was kind of thinking, okay, I'm ready for her to do something. You know, I was so excited for her to do something crazy, and then finally she did, and it's like, whoa! But I don't know. I don't want to spoil it and let if you haven't watched it yet. So I just say go watch it. It's a crazy doll movie. I think they're going to go ahead and do a part 2. And if they do, this could be the new doll, the new creepy doll. And she's not like Chucky. People are kind of comparing her with Chucky, but she's not like Chucky though, because Chucky is actually, human. It's a human, he's human really, right? And she is an actual robot, artificial intelligence robot. So it's two different things. And to see a robot go that crazy, and she was a smart ass. That's what I loved about her. Like every time she'd say something, I was just like, ooh, okay. And she got like worse and progressively worse with herself being a smart ass and being like really morbid with it too. I mean, her just speaking was scary. She didn't even have to do anything. But the kills were cool. I like that. The cast was really good. I want to see people do her dance. Everybody keeps doing Wednesday. Let's do her dance. That'd be fun. I do have to say I give props to the girls that played Megan, though. I believe there was one adult woman and then 2 girls that had played Megan, and they did a fantastic job. I mean, you have to give them props on that. Good question. MKF30. Good question. How do I answer that? I want someone to make the doll, yes, and I think I might already have the answer to that. I'm not going to say, but yes, I would like Trick or Treat Studios to do the doll. But, you never know who could do the doll. But I would like one. That'd be cool. I would love to have a Megan doll. I haven't watched Skinamarink yet. Or how do you say that? Skinamarink? Or whatever the heck it's called. I noticed that's a movie that everybody's talking about right now. I haven't watched that yet. Megan, yeah. I really liked Megan. Again, I'm buying it for my collection. That's how much I liked it. So that was a good one for me. I'm going to go ahead and give Megan, let's say, an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I really liked it. And then the other movie that I watched, I've discussed this one too on my Instagram for a minute. Another movie that I watched recently that I really ended up liking a lot too was The Menu. I know that was a movie that came out last year, but I didn't really pay much attention to it coming out last year. And then it came out on HBO. Was it HBO Max? Right? Yes, I think it's HBO Max. It's on there. And then it came out on there for streaming. And then I felt like everybody kind of started talking about it more. I loved that one too. I liked the creative idea of the movie. It's something different, really. Again, another great cast. And me and Brian talked about this on the podcast too. So you can hear both of our opinions on it. But another great cast, John Leguizamo, Ralph, is it Fiennes or Fiennes? How do you say his last name? Fiennes or Fiennes? I'm not sure. Voldemort. And Judith Light, I had mentioned this too. Judith Light is in this movie, and she played the mom in Who's the Boss. I don't know if you know Who's the Boss is. Some of you younger folks might not know what that show is from the 80s, but it was a fantastic show in the 80s, and I loved every moment of it. And I always wanted Angela to be my mom, and I love Judith Light, and I really like seeing her in horror movies. She's been doing a few horror movies now, and she's in The Menu, and it's really nice seeing her in some horror movies, so I like that aspect of it too. I don't want to give anything away if you haven't seen the menu, but I do suggest it. I highly suggest it. You're gonna want a cheeseburger afterwards, and when you watch it, you'll understand what I say about the cheeseburger. But I highly recommend Megan and the menu. I like both of those. You can check our website for Chucky. We might have one. I know we have 3 in store, but we can't sell those online because we already threw the boxes away that they came in. I don't know if we have any left because I had put him up yesterday and we only had a couple and they've been going quickly. But you can check our website. Just search Ultimate Chucky and he'll pop up. And if you can't order it, you'll see if you can't order it on the website though. I haven't watched The Last of Us, but I've had a few people mention that to me too. But I haven't watched that one yet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a rated R version of Megan. Who's the Boss was cute? Yeah? And have I seen Barbarian or Sick? Yes, I have. I have watched both of those, actually. I have talked about Barbarian earlier in another live. Sick was something I watched recently. I have to go ahead. What's based on a video game? What's based on a video game? I'm not... Huh? Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't play video games. I'm so sorry. So I did not know that. Oh, I didn't know that. No one ever told me that. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll have to check that out. Okay, cool. So Sick. I was liking that movie as I was watching. I'm like, okay, this is another, cool little slasher movie. I like my slasher movies anyway. But then it turned into a whole COVID thing at the end. And I was just like, I didn't want it to be about COVID. It could have been about any other sickness or the sick being something completely different. I don't know what, but something. But I just, I don't know. Whenever movies go into like everyday life like that, like COVID or politics or whatever, I'm just kind of like, okay. We didn't need to go there, but okay. But I was liking it, It was okay. I mean, it was a decent movie. I mean, I wouldn't say not to watch it or anything, but it wasn't one of my favorites though. But I know it's a movie everybody's watching right now. See, Sick didn't do it for you either. Yeah. Hopefully costumes be easier to get this year. Oh, well, I'm glad you mentioned that, Alan. Hello, Alan. How are you? I'm glad you mentioned that because I forgot to mention that earlier. I did order the Scream 6 mask and robe. We did order that, so that will be on our order. They didn't have samples of that, though. So this was funny. I mean, obviously, Fun World's going to do the mask and robe. Why would they not? But the representatives at the Halloween show, when we were going around with our rep, and ordering everything and looking at everything, he said that all the reps there had literally just learned there at the Halloween show that they were doing the robe and mask. I mean, of course they are. So all they had for the robe and mask was this like construction piece of paper of a UPC symbol. For the new robe and mask for Scream 6. But we did order them. It's on the order. Our rep did say that some stuff, just some of the stuff that we ordered will start coming out in June. But I'm sure some of that newer stuff probably won't be a little bit until probably more August, September, October though. So, but he did say starting June, he could start shipping some of my order. Whatever that means. So it won't be all the way until June before I get any of this order from Fun World. So. Oh, Tony Danza. Yeah, Tony Danza. He's cute. Scream style. Yeah, Sick was Matt. Yeah. I agree with you, Zachary. Yep. Chuckle. What else did I watch? I was going to talk about. Oh, I watched. Hold on. Let me find it on here. I watched something very random yesterday. It's a 2002 movie. It was on Tubi. We all love Tubi, right? Let me find it. Yes. Okay. So it was a 2002 movie I found on Tubi. It was just a random movie. I was just like, I'll watch this because it looked interesting. I knew the actor that they were showing, Michael Weston. He's been in some other stuff. He was in Dukes of Hazzard. The movie is called Wishcraft. I don't know. Have y'all ever heard of that before? I had never heard of it. Never nothing until I watched it yesterday. It's just a teeny bopper slasher type movie from 2002 is basically what it is. And then it's like kind of like a Scream thing where you don't know who the killer is, and then you finally find out at the end. You're like, oh, kind of like that thing. He reveals himself, and I don't want to give it away because I want y'all to go watch it. But it was decent. I mean, it's just a lower budget, cheesy slasher from 2002. But there are some actors in it that we do know, though. Let's see. Huntley Ritter, he's in it. And he was in the first Bring It On movie. And he was in We Are Marshall. Austin Pendleton, he's been in some movies, so he's in it. So there's some actors in it that we know. But it was just a movie I've never heard of. But go try that one. Wishcraft is what it's called. It's from 2002. What else did I watch? You like the movie Stay Alive? I do too. I love Stay Alive. I have the movie in my collection. It's a great movie. It's about video games. It's great. It's creepy. It's fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I love Tubi. Tubi's awesome. Yes, I watched Terror Train. I watched the second part of Terror Train. I did all that at New Year's. The second part was I don't know what to make of the remake of Terror Train. Whatever. It's okay. Real quick, another movie that I watched that I really, 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 really liked was Torn Hearts. And that has Katie Sagal in it. I believe it was on Amazon, I believe, is where I watched it, right? Yes. That was a movie I was very surprised about. That's one of those movies where I knew it's been on there for a minute. Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's about country music, but Katie Sagal, I love her in horror. I'm liking Judith Light in horror, and I'm liking Katie Sagal in horror movies. So I hope she does more horror movies. This is one of those movies where I'm flipping. I'm like, and I sit there on Torn Hearts, and I'm like, I want to watch this, but do I want to watch it right now? I don't know. We all do this, right? And then I end up doing something else or watching something else. So I've been torn on watching Torn of Hearts. And I finally did a couple days ago. And I really liked this movie. I highly suggest this. If this is a movie you're kind of like, I don't know, go watch it. Yes, it's about country music. I'm not a country music fan, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to be a country music fan to watch this. But there really isn't a lot of horror movies based on country music though, right? So that was kind of different. But anyway, so there's two, you have Katie Sagal was in, her and her sister were like the Judds. Let's just say that, like in the early 90s. Okay. And there's these two girls, they're not sisters, but they're good friends. And they're a country music duo. And their idols were, oh God, what was her, I can't think of names. Was Katie Sagal, Dutch, sorry. The Dutch sisters is what they were called. Their idols were the Dutch sisters. And So one of the so Katie Seagal is the only living sister. The other one had died. And so they find out where she lives, and they want to go ask her for advice about starting off their country music, whatever. And things go wrong. Let's just say that. Things get a little crazy. Things go wrong. And you kind of see that Katie Seagal, who plays Harper Dutch, kind of was obsessed with her sister, who is deceased. And then you find more out about that situation, which gets a little crazy. And, well, that's all I want to say about it. I want you to go watch it. It was really good. I was very surprised by it. I actually wouldn't mind watching it again. And there's some movies I've watched, I'm like, I liked it, but I probably won't watch it again. This one I might watch again. I might even buy it for my collection if they come out with a Blu-ray or something of it. I really enjoyed it. So I highly recommend Torn Hearts. That was a good one. Yeah. Back when Full Moon was on fire. Demonic Toys is great, y'all. I love Demonic Toys. I love Demonic Toys, Dolly Dearest, Dolls. I love all those movies. I have all those movies in my collection. I love doll movies. Doll movies are fun. They're really good. They're creepy. Let's see. One other movie. What else did I watch? Dr. Sleep. I know I'm very late on the Dr. Sleep. I liked it. I think it's funny because I put in my like on Instagram where you can put the little notes for the day. I put that I had finally watched that yesterday. I put that on there, and I put a little sad face, and then some people were thinking that not a sad face, but a sleepy face. And some people were thinking that I put the sleepy face emoji there because I didn't like it and that I was like falling asleep or something. But no, I did like it. I put the sleepy face emoji because it's Dr. Sleep. I was just trying to be cute. But okay, so let me talk about Dr. Sleep. Okay. So it came out in 2019. I know, so I'm very late on watching it. I like The Shining. I have seen The Shining a million times. I love Jack Nicholson. But The Shining isn't one of my all-time favorite movies. When I was a kid, it took me until I became an adult to really like it and enjoy it and really get it. As a kid, I kind of thought it was a little bit boring. But I did watch it. But I kind of thought it was boring. So when Dr. Sleep came out in 2019, it just wasn't a movie that appealed to me. It wasn't like I was ready to go watch it then. I wasn't excited about it or anything like that. So I just never did watch it. I get Horror Pack, the subscription thing a month, and it came in that. So that's probably... Well, that's the reason why I watched it, because I had the Blu-ray and from the Horror Pack. And I was like, okay, well, I have this now, so I'm going to watch it now. And it came with the director's cut, which is really long. And if you know me, I like hour-and-a-half movies. Long movies just don't appeal to me, but, some are good, though. So I watched the director's cut and I liked it. I really did like it. I'm surprised that I liked it. I'm surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. It was long. I'm not into those long movies, but I liked how they had the little flashbacks from whatever was going on after the fact of The Shining. And the actress that was playing Shelley Duvall's character did a fantastic job, I thought. Actually, I thought everybody did a fantastic job. Henry Thomas did a great job, too, being Jack Torrance. So I liked all those little flashbacks. And they did a good job with the set design and everything, bringing all that back. So, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. Is it going to be one of those movies that I watch over and over? No, but I have it in my collection, and okay. But I did like it. So I'm glad I watched it. When are we getting the life-size NECA Tiffany and Chucky? Okay, I just talked about that just a little bit ago. Hold on. Let me read everything really quick. Oh, I love Tourist Trap. Oh, I have a little Tourist Trap collection. I love Tourist Trap. Yes, Rebecca Ferguson was amazing in Dr. Sleep. Okay, so someone's asking about the NECA, Tiffany, and Chucky. I'll go back and recap on that real quick. So, Chucky, they told us they were not going to start shipping Chucky until March. So that's all I know about Chucky. Tiffany, I had mentioned earlier, the few shipments that people have gotten in the past couple of weeks were not supposed to happen. They were not supposed to get those. But now that they did and they leaked them online and everybody's seen them, now NECA is going to start shipping Tiffany. They had said they're going to start shipping Tiffany dolls to everybody this past Monday. I don't know what they're doing. All I can tell you as for my Tiffany's that I purchased, we paid for those Tiffany's already. So we did our part, and all we have to do is wait for NECA to ship our order to us. I have no clue when they're doing that. No clue. I don't know. Could be a month from now. Who knows? I have no idea. All I know is I paid for them. I did my job. I did my part. And now I have to wait for them. So, that's all I can tell you. I know nothing else. Yes. Cody, she loves Tourist Trap. Yes, I do. And yes, Lester, I did see something about Shelley. I seen Grim Life had done an interview with Shelley Duvall. So, yeah, that's really cool. Sick was a one and done. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that one. Hello, Jessica. How are you? All right. Let's see what else. Oh, I watched Old. I watched that last night too. That was a new movie I watched. I'm a little late on watching that one too. That was another movie that I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this. I don't know if I'm really interested in this movie. And I just could not figure out what to watch last night. And so I was just like, let's turn it on. It was okay. M. Night's movies are a hit or miss. Some I like, some I don't. All his movies are very strange and very weird and make you think. You know, a lot of times I'm not really into those type of movies that really make you sit down and think, and then you're still thinking afterwards. I don't want to think about it too much, you know. But it was okay. It was an interesting concept for a movie. I got into it when they were all started getting old and things were happening, and I have to say this. I was slightly bothered by the children. I know they were getting older, and they were, I don't know of what age they were when they did what they did. But the age of them in the movie really is 6. So I was a little bothered by that. I was like, whoa, what? But they're supposed to be 6 years old. I know they don't look 6, but I don't know. I was slightly bothered by that. But I get why they did it, because it was interesting to see that concept happen, that they were getting older, and then that happened, and then she was pregnant within 2 seconds, and then had the baby within 2 minutes, and then the baby just disintegrated. So I get why they showed that, and that was all very effective and creepy, but it still, I was like, but they're 6 years old. But okay. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. Sixth Sense. His other movies are crap. Oh, well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, Dean. I do like Sixth Sense, but my favorite, and I do mention this on the podcast too, my favorite one of his, though, is actually The Visit. I love The Visit. I think I'm not a huge found footage person, but that one is okay for me. I thought that one was very creepy, and then just the fact of the children being in these people's house that they don't even know, but they think they know them, you know, and then all the stuff that happens at the end was just very creepy and just, I don't know. I love The Visit. That's probably my favorite. And I do like The Village. I've seen that one a few times, so I do like The Village, Sixth Sense. That's probably really about it, really. I don't think I liked Old enough to want to purchase it or anything like that, but I'm glad I watched it and got it out of the way, and it was okay. You know, whatever. I'm still at the end, was just kind of like, okay. I'm confused by the little boy at the end. I think I missed like a few minutes of the beginning of the movie or something. I don't know. But I'm confused by the little boy at the end of the movie. If anybody can explain that to me, that would be fantastic. I love The Visit. Yeah, go try that one, Dean, if you haven't watched that one. That one's really good. The kids in The Visit are also in Better Watch Out. So they did Better Watch Out after they did The Visit. So yeah, go check that one out. You may like that one. But I do agree, some of his other movies, let's see. Elevator movie. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that one was decent. I forgot about the elevator movie. Split. I watched most of that movie. I have yet to watch Split from beginning to end. I've seen bits and pieces here and there of that movie for whatever weird reason. I need to go back and watch it from beginning to end, though. Hello, Israel. How are you? Yes, the kid at the resort. His dad worked there, but why was he so strange acting? Was something going on with the kid? Or was he just a kid? Hello, Gary. Yeah, Nightmare Toys will have a booth at Days of the Dead, so I will be at the Nightmare Toys booth. So come on by the Nightmare Toys booth and come say hello to us at Days of the Dead here in Vegas. That'll be fun. I'll have some autographs and stuff. We can take pictures, all that fun stuff. All right, guys. Well, I think that's really about it. I've talked for an hour now. That's long enough. I do have other things I need to go do. But those are the few movies that I did watch. So Megan, I really liked. The Menu, I really liked. Torn Hearts, I really liked. And Torn Hearts is on Amazon. The Menu, I think it's HBO Max. Megan, I think, is starting to stream somewhere, I believe. Or the movie theaters. Go watch that Wishcraft movie I said on Tubi. It was okay. And it's just a mediocre little movie from 2002. That one was okay. Go check that one out. Dr. Sleep, Old. If you haven't seen those, go check those out. Yeah. And that's about it. And then, like I said, I don't have a huge stock of the pumpkins and stuff right now, but hopefully we can get some more in. Hopefully not doing pre-orders anymore will fix that inventory problem. But we do have the wall decor. I think is really cool. I can't wait to see somebody put this up on their wall. I wish I could put it up on my wall, but I have no more wall space in my collection. I don't even know where the heck he's going to go. I'm going to have to refigure my entire Chucky corner again. Because this box is too cool. And then we're just going to get more dolls and more dolls. It's like, what am I going to do? What is playing on my phone? Oh, I have IMDb. Torn Hearts. I have my IMDb on. Sorry. I had it on Torn Hearts. All right, guys. Valentine's Bluff. Glad you said that, Israel. Thank you very much. So next month, lots of things happening for Valentine's Day. Let me go ahead and say that. I'm so sorry. Valentine's Day. That's going to be when the movie I'm in Valentine Bluff, that the movie will be coming out Valentine's Day. You'll be able to find it on their YouTube channel. You can subscribe to Valentine Bluff's fan film on YouTube. Sick and Twisted is the production company, so you can subscribe to both of those on their YouTube. They're going to have Blu-rays. I'm not sure where else it will be streaming. I need to ask Tom, the writer-director, of that question, but it will be on their YouTube. So that's coming out Valentine's Day. I'm very excited for y'all to see my movie debut. I'm excited to see it all put together. This is going to be a fantastic movie, kind of like a little sequel to My Bloody Valentine. So I can't wait for y'all to see it. So that's coming out Valentine's Day. And then also on Valentine's Day, we will be having a Valentine's Day sale here in store and online. Everything 15% off as usual. And that evening, we are having a My Bloody Valentine party at the restaurant. It's going to be fantastic. If you are here in Las Vegas for Valentine's Day, please come by Nightmare Cafe. We are going to be taking reservations for that. We are expected to be pretty full. We've been pretty full for trivia night and stuff. We have trivia nights coming back again tomorrow, too. But we're having a My Bloody Valentine party. The entire restaurant's going to be just like a Valentine party with all the decorations and all that. We're going to put blood splatter on the decorations. We've got somebody coming as the miner. You can take pictures with him. I'm sure we'll have some drinks, some special drinks, and maybe some special desserts. Something going on with the food and drinks too. So it's going to be a fun day here at Nightmare Toys in Valentine's Day, or here in Nightmare Cafe on Valentine's Day. I'm going to have my store decorated for Valentine's Day too. So that's going to be tons of fun for Valentine's. So be on the lookout for that if you're here in Las Vegas, or if you're not and you want to just purchase something, I will be having a Valentine's Day sale. So there you go. All right. Well, I'm going to go, and I will see y'all next week. Hopefully I'll have some other new products to show and some new other movies that I've watched. And yeah, there you go. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining in on my live. It's been a great one for the first one for 2023. And I'm excited to see what the new year will bring for Nightmare Toys, Nightmare Cafe, for myself and for y'all, as collectors and consumers and fans and whatnot. And remember, you can find Nightmare Toys and Nightmare Cafe on all social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. You can find Nightmare Toys YouTube, obviously. TikTok. We're going to be redoing our TikTok a little bit, so we're on our TikTok. And then you can find me as well on all my social media. I'm under Nightmare Kristy under everything, and I have my Instagram, Twitter, Loyal Fans, OnlyFans, and my mini vids. So subscribe to those. Yay! And I will see y'all next week, and I hope you guys have a spooky evening. Bye!